Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
An off-duty police officer was carjacked at gunpoint at a Detroit gas station. We'll show you the frightening surveillance video and tell you who police are looking for.
Plus, meteorologist Paul Gross in for Brandon, tracking some much-needed relief when we will see more comfortable and nice weather. But first,
waterlogged. Folks left coping with a wet mess after historic heavy rain pummeled parts of Metro Detroit.
I went to turn to save somebody that was in the flood, and the water was so high you couldn't see the curb or whatever. And I just turned into it and got stuck.
oh, you weren't the only one. Thanks for joining us this noon. The flooding tops our show here this noon. Yesterday's flooding, that is. As you can see from the video behind me, last night, both directions of M59 were under a lot of deep water near the area of Mound Road due to all of that heavy rain so fast at one time. Many areas were hit hard, especially right there in Macomb County. Nick Monticelli joins us now live from Sterling Heights with a look at the, well, I guess it hasn't receded everywhere, Nick.
Yeah, and it's funny, you say yesterday's flooding, but it's still today's flooding. This is Shaner here at Plumbrook. Both directions are still closed because water is over the roadway. I will be honest with you, it was much worse a few hours ago, so it shouldn't be too long until this area is cleared up. But there are multiple spots in Macomb County, like Groesbeck and Kelly, that have far much worse problems. And the question is, many are asking, why is all this happening? The answer isn't really infrastructure. It's just about how much rain and how fast it came. To put it simply, there was way too much rain coming way too fast in parts of Macomb County last night. And it was evident almost immediately. Stranded cars as M59 filled with water at Mound Road in Sterling Heights. The same with 18.5 and 19-mile roads, both at Van Dyke. But even in the morning, flooding still lingers. This is Groesbeck, and this is Kelly, where so much water is standing, business owners like Tom Dempsey can't get enough employees to work.
Actually, I've got some employees that can't even get in right now, unless they have a truck.
Other businesses cannot open at all, like this Fraser Car Wash that's more like an island, or the Sterling Heights Secretary of State branch where floodwaters got through the front door.
I just got out here this morning and was completely shocked to see all this.
At Joanna Kevich's mobile home in Clinton Township, the water made it all the way to her front porch.
I have electric set up for this fountain, and it's not working because it just got completely drenched and probably blew the line on that.
So you can kind of get an idea of just how widespread all of these problems are. For those of you familiar with this area in Sterling Heights, this water right next to me here is actually coming from the Plumbrook Golf Course. That's how ridiculous all of this is. Now, we talked about the problems. We talked about this really isn't necessarily an infrastructure problem because you can see from these bubbles it is working, but again, too much rain just coming way too fast. For that, we turn to my colleague, meteorologist Paul Gross, back inside our studios. Paul, how much rain exactly are we talking here?
Well, this was a lot of rain that came in a very short period of time. Nick, take a look at the map here because the radar can estimate amounts of rainfall. And so what you have here is what the radar shows is where the heaviest band was, essentially along and south of M59 from essentially Troy across Sterling Heights, Utica, down toward Fraser, Clinton Township, and Mount Clemens here. Now, we had a report from Sterling Heights of 4.71 inches of rain, and the report said it fell in 3 hours. Well, we have charts, and we can compute how often does that happen based on the amount of rain and the amount of time. Well, that rain in that amount of time was a once every 500-year rain event. But wait, there's more. We had another report from west-southwest of Utica of 5.88 inches. Now, that report did not give us the amount of time the rain fell in, but Utica is right next to Sterling Heights. So if you just make the assumption, unofficially, that it fell in the same amount of time as the Sterling Heights amount, this would have been a once every 1,000-year rain event. So this was certainly a very historic rain event, our second 500-year rain event in 5 years. All right, this afternoon, increasing sunshine, lowering humidity, high temperature, low to mid 80s. Lots more to talk about in the weather for the week ahead. We'll do that in just a bit. Rhonda?
Sounds good, Paul. Thank you. Developing right now video from a gas station in southwest Detroit showing a carjacker pointing a gun in the face of a pickup truck driver. That driver is shown dropping the keys to the truck and dropping them on the pavement. The thief picks the keys up and gets in the truck and drives away. That pickup driver, not just anybody. It's an off-duty police officer who was filling up on gas overnight at the BP gas station in southwest Detroit on 4th Street near Clark Avenue. Investigators say that the driver went into the gas station, and when he came out, that gunman approached him and took his keys. Coco McAvoy picks up the story for us this afternoon. And Coco, pretty scary moments for that off-duty officer.
Yes, Rhonda, and police are still looking for at least one other person in connection to the carjacking that happened outside of this BP gas station in southwest Detroit, and the surveillance video is alarming. An early morning stop at a BP gas station turned into a frightening scenario for an off-duty officer. Surveillance video shows the officer walk back to his truck. Then a man casually walking up behind the officer swings open his truck door and pulls out a gun, clearly startling the officer. The suspect then orders the officer out of his truck. He drops the keys and the suspect jumps into the truck. The driver of a white van first leaves, and then the suspect takes off. Police body armor and a gun were inside of the truck, but it was not a police vehicle that was stolen. Detroit police got a 911 call and started chasing the suspect in the stolen truck. It crashed in Melvindale. The suspect tried running away, but was arrested in a backyard of a home on Harmon Street. Now, police are still searching for the driver of the white van. And Detroit police were told the off-duty officer is from the Harper Woods Police Department, but Harper Woods is not confirming that at this time, nor commenting on the investigation today. Back to you.
Well, thankful they were able to at least apprehend the person that took the vehicle, and hopefully they can find the rest of them. Coco, thank you. We are following breaking news from Wall Street, where the stock market is staging a rally on some encouraging news about the U.S. and China trade tensions. The Dow Jones is up in the range of 400 points, and tech stocks, I should say, such as Apple, are leading the rally. And here's why it's all happening. The Office of the U.S. Trade Representative today says that tariffs on certain goods from China are being delayed until December 15th. Those goods being spared from tariffs include laptop computers, cell phones, and clothing. China's vice premier spoke by phone today with the U.S. Trade Representative and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin. The U.S. and China are expected to resume talks next month aimed at settling their trade dispute. Meanwhile, here at home, Fiat Chrysler Automobiles is showing off the progress that it's making to give Detroit a new automotive assembly plant. The first piece of steel for the plant's new paint shop went into place this morning. FCA is taking its Mach 1 and 2 engine plants on Detroit's east side and expanding them to create a new assembly plant for a Jeep Grand Cherokee model. Progress on the plant is moving along at a fast pace.
We just announced doing this project here in Detroit 4 months ago. So to be here today, 4 months later, already installing the first piece of steel, just shows how quickly we're moving and how committed we are. And also bringing the 5,000 new jobs for this plant here to the city is really important to us at FCA.
Right now, all is on track to have new vehicles rolling off of that plant's assembly line by the end of 2020. So about a year away. Another major automaker, Mercedes-Benz, has announced that it's going to be building a headquarters for its financial services in Farmington Hills. The company will erect an office building on the southwest corner of Drake and 12 Mile roads on land owned by Olympia Development. That site, by the way, was originally considered the headquarters for Little Caesars Pizza. The site will also house the regional headquarters for Daimler Mobility Americas, and the building is expected to be opened in the summer of 2021. Still to come, we have breaking news out of Hong Kong, where tensions escalate at that Hong Kong International Airport. What's contributing to the chaos there? But first, caught on camera, the clock ticking for police to find a woman who may have been kidnapped, where the desperate search is underway.